Hey college students! Last week I talked about holiday gifts you could ask for, and this week, because the December time holidays are approaching at lightning speed, I'm going to be talking about some quick, cheap, last-minute presents you can give to family and friends. I've used all of these myself. They worked out wonderfully for me, so hopefully they transfer well to your neck of the woods. That expression doesn't really work there. Your neck of the brain. Hopefully they transfer well to your brain life. Suggestion number 1, cookie dough. This is great if you want to poison someone you love with salmonella, and also great if you want to give them a gift that they can make on their own time, that's always warm and delicious. Just whip up a batch of cookies, sugar, chocolate chip, peanut butter, whatever you want. Roll them into balls and then place the balls on a cookie sheet. Then put the cookie sheet in the freezer for about an hour, and once the balls are all frozen, place them into individual plastic Ziploc bags and put those back in the freezer. When you give these as gifts, they can preheat the oven to the normal temperature that you would cook them at. Put a couple on a tray at a time. Voila! It's relatively cheap for you because you can probably steal half the ingredients from your parents' pantry anyway, and it's a really sweet gesture that you had to put effort into, which people will appreciate. This one works really well for grandparents, older parents, aunts and uncles. Make mixed CDs for them. It will take a couple dollars to, buy all of their favorite Christmas songs or their favorite songs from growing up. Ask around, find out what they are. Put them on a mix CD, and you can even record some tracks of you talking in the middle of it. They don't understand how easy this technology is, and they're definitely not going to make mix CDs for themselves, so they'll probably be blown away by the gesture. Snoop around for old favorite family photos, or look on Facebook and pick out some good ones that were never going to make it into hard copies. Print those for about 27 cents, I think, at Walmart, and then buy cheap photo frames. Perfect gift. It takes hardly any time, but it's still homemade. It's really cheap, but it can be around forever. My sister did this for me a couple years ago, and it's one of my favorite parts of my bedroom. Babies. Babies. Not. Ain't that cute? You're in college, everyone you love probably realizes this fact, and they're not going to expect you to spend a lot of money because they probably know that you don't have any. So, it's a little cheap, and I'm a little embarrassed to admit it, but my Christmas present for my dad this year is... My mom hardly ever buys them for him because they're not exactly health food. So I plan on putting a big Christmas bow on these, putting them under the tree, and being the best daughter ever. I'm not suggesting that you buy Pringles for everyone on your list, but pay attention to the little things that they like. You have about 4 years where it's totally acceptable to give junk food as Christmas presents. So live it up. Those are your friend Hayley, a fellow broke college student, suggestions for giving broke college student lovely holiday gifts. If you have similar suggestions or you need to correct something I say in this video like you did last week, go ahead and leave them in the comments along with questions or topic suggestions for next week. And in the meantime, I'm gonna go wrap my Pringles, and I'll see you guys next Monday.